Hello viewers, welcome back to Multimagics channel. Myself is Funny.
Yeah, myself is Rishikesh.
Hey, hi Rishi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Funny. Thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Rishi.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think today we have a very interesting video to share it to our viewers and subscribers, I think, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah, viewers. Today we will be showing how our Multimagics product is being
Mhm.
integrated into the iOS platform. So last week Rishi gave an introduction about
Yes.
how to build a Hello World app in the iOS platform. So
Yes.
we got conference after this and we integrated our existing Multimagics product as it is into the iOS project, iOS
Yes.
platform. So in
Yes.
this video, we will give you different steps or what are the process we followed to integrate our project into the iOS. Correct, Sona? Correct, Rishi?
Yes. Yes. Yes, Funny. As you said, in the previous videos, we have been discussing about
Mm-hmm,
how to integrate our front end with the in the mobile platform.
mm-hmm,
I'll also put the link in the description. If you guys wanted to know, you can watch it there. And also we also discussed about how to
mm-hmm,
integrate our backend to the Android app.
mm-hmm,
But in this video, we are going to show them that how to integrate our backend in the iOS platform and what are the challenges we faced. So what are the steps we took to face those challenges and all. Yes, I guess this video is going to be a very interesting video for the people who are very interested to jump in into the iOS development and to start their career in the iOS development using React Native. Yes, that's all about it.
yeah.
So
Okay, so on that note, we'll start, Rishi. Yeah, let's kickstart
yes,
the slides.
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
wow. So what is this?
Yes, basically, I wanted to say sorry because my visor is not working to show you the working in the real physical device.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so that's why I came up with these screenshots so that I can
Okay,
try to explain those
sure.
uh, using the screenshots. Okay. So as everyone knows, like how does our front end look like? So because in the past, from the past videos, we have been showing the same UI.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I'll directly jump into the functionality first.
yeah.
Okay.
So I will talk in terms of, I mean, I will compare it with how it is in Android and how is it in iOS. So looks like the
Yes.
UI, it looks like as it is, there is no difference and we don't see any
Yes.
resolution issues like that. And the
Yes.
first is the home page and you kind of
Yes.
login page, you click on it and the
Yes.
second window, that second window is nothing but the second page, and then that's how the
Yes.
navigation goes. So do you
Yep.
find any difficulties, Rishi, while integrating
No.
explicitly the front end project? Did you see anything
Mhm.
or
Yes. I think we have discussed this point in the previous video. Like the main problem which I faced while integrating our front end to the React Native project is
Mhm,
the compatibility and the versatility of the plugins for
mhm,
Android and iOS. We need to do some hacks and tricks if you want to make that plugin to work for both Android and iOS.
mhm. Okay,
That
okay,
is the challenge we faced. Yes, the
okay.
rest is all same.
Yeah, we'll go to those things, I think. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And in the as you are explaining, like if we click on login button, it will go to the like tool screen.
Mm-hmm.
But we, as I said, we are just showing the functionality. So I open the file space. We have already the files which are there. So I clicked on the settings icon of 133s.mp4 file. So from there I'll click on select from tools and it navigated to the videos page where I'm going to press the convert button because we want to convert our MP4 to MP3, right?
Okay,
So once after pressing the convert button, it will navigate to the convert video page where you
okay.
can click on this convert button and it will convert the MP4 file to MP3, which I'm going to show you now. Okay.
Yep, sure, sure.
So in this second, in the first screen, if you observe, we got the .aac file.
Okay, okay.
Okay. This is because I enabled the AAC I mean
Uh,
output extension.
yeah, encoder, AAC encoder. Yeah.
Yes, AAC encoder. So why also I was mentioning that we are converting MP4 to MP3, MP4 to MP3, but I showed you that I converted to AAC. I explicitly use the word MP4 to MP3, but I showed the output in AAC, right?
Mm.
The main reason behind this is uh, while converting our MP4 to MP3 file, for iOS we need to build the FFmpeg libs, right? So while
Yeah,
converting
yeah, yeah.
the video to MP3 file,
Mm.
there's a small encoder missing. So due to that,
I
we
got
need
it.
to
I
rebuild
got
all
it.
the FFmpeg libs and all. So
Yeah,
instead of
I
that, for testing purpose, I just wanted to get the end-to-end flow. That's why I enabled AAC encoder. So and I tested with MP4 to AAC conversion.
good,
Got that?
Rishi, good. Yeah. So looks like, yeah, viewers, see, if you remember for the Ubuntu and Android platform,
Yes.
we have built the, since our Multimagics product uses FFmpeg framework,
Yes.
and FFmpeg framework internally uses
Yes.
a lot of third-party libraries like libmp3, h264,
Yes.
h265, a lot of other things. So we need to
Exactly.
build FFmpeg with those options enabled and disabled. So if you want
Yes.
that future part of FFmpeg, we need to build as a part of it. So like that, we used to enable libmp3 flame and
Yes.
build it. So I think we will be covering that in the next video. We'll be doing once we finish
Yes.
building FFmpeg with libmp3. We will show the conversion from MP4 to MP3. For now,
Yes.
the supporting format is AC. We'll go ahead with it. Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. But in this
So this is
version
one
of
of the
iOS,
challenge. I think this is one of the challenges we can
yes,
consider.
this is one of the
Yeah.
challenges.
Yeah.
So, and coming to the next step, in the second screenshot, you can observe, like I enabled a new feature, like you can share the file.
Oh, okay. Great.
Okay,
Great. Great.
yes.
Great.
If you click on the settings icon of the card,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the option, right? There's a share option.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on that share option, you can save that to files. If in iOS we say that we'll save to files, okay? In
Okay.
Android, we'll say like save to file manager or something. So in the same way, I saved the file to downloads folder, and yes, you can observe I got the file 133s underscore mp4. That is a file.
Okay.
I played it and verified that I'm getting the respective audio. And
Good.
the
Good.
one more thing is I also kept the app icon for Multimagics in iOS.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So for
So far.
to share the output file, so
Mhm.
is there any specific module you downloaded from the React, or it is like it has come built in with existing libraries? Any?
That's actually a good question. I haven't used any libraries, React Native libraries.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes, React Native,
Mm-hmm.
like inbuilt, it supports an option called as share.
Oh, okay. So you just figure
I
it
just
out from the existing libraries. You figured it out, and then you
yes,
just uh, added that code to enable it,
yes,
and then yeah.
exactly,
Oh, good, good,
exactly.
good,
That's
good.
true for me.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Nice,
coming to
nice.
the
Okay.
challenges.
So it looks
Yeah.
like it's look like a lot of challenges you faced.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Let's see one by one. Now this is the fun section. Not fun, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
yeah.
yes, coming to this step, like adding native modules in iOS.
Okay.
Okay, adding native module in the sense like we have our own library, which is called as Multimagic React Native plugin, which we have been discussing in the previous videos.
Okay. So
Right?
so the left side
Is
project
that
is the Android project structure of the plugin. True.
yes, yes.
And initially you started with a similar plugin project, but
Hmm.
for iOS, correct?
Yes, yes,
And in the Android, you have Gradle, CMake list, and other things. And in iOS, you just have that .h and .mm file, correct?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Now what happened after creating the project in iOS, the React Native plugin project?
Okay, okay. Let me simplify it. So
Yes.
in while creating a React Native library,
Mhm.
by default it gives us an Android folder and iOS folder.
True.
Okay.
Correct. Correct.
In Android folder, we'll have the native code of Android, which is Java code or maybe Kotlin code too, if you want to choose Kotlin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in iOS, we'll have Objective-C code as a
Correct.
native.
Right.
Okay,
Right. Right.
so and but in our case, our backend is implemented in C++. That is why we have an extra folder called as CPP folder.
Mm. Correct.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in the plugin project. Okay.
Correct. Mm.
Now, if you observe, for Android to communicate from the native code to the JNA layer, we need to establish communicate our front end to the backend code. We need to establish a JNA layer,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? So
Correct.
in JNA layer, we will write the code in the C++, right?
Mm.
Yes. Now, if you come to the first screenshot, which I'm speaking about, if you observe, there's a file called a cmakelist.txt file, right? But if you observe in iOS, there's nothing like that. There's no cmakelist file. But in the previous video, we discussed
So,
in the
just
video.
let me one quick question, Ruchi.
Yes, yes, please.
So, yeah, just to reiterate, the left-hand side is the
Android project structure.
Android native plugin project, and
Yes,
this native code, I mean platform code or native code for Android and
yes,
iOS will be there. So in
yes,
Android folder, you have all the CMake list and everything. So
yes,
CPP adapter dot CPP is like kind of a GNI thing, correct, right?
yes,
And inside
yes,
that, from there you can call our actual backend code, which is in the CPP folder.
yes.
This is the flow.
CPP adapter.cpp is nothing but it's a bridge between the back native code and the
Understood.
CPP. I mean our backend code.
True, true, true,
So
true.
that is the JNA layer. CPP adapter.cpp.
Okay, got it, Rishi.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yes. Coming to iOS, we don't have any file like cmakelist.txt, right?
Okay, so
But
we,
in
we
the
have we have
previous,
a bridge in iOS. See, we have a front end, we have a
yes,
bridge, and we have back end. Correct.
we have a front end. We have a native code in Objective C,
Yeah,
but backend is in C++, right?
yeah, yeah. I
But
mean,
in
bridge is there, but it is like there is no kind of link between the bridge and the back end, I think, because CMake
yes,
list is not there. Yeah, I
yes,
got it. Yeah.
and that bridge which
Mm-hmm,
we had discussed in the previous retro video where we discussed everything about our architectures.
mm-hmm.
In that video, I showed that we will create that bridge using the Objective C++ wrappers.
Correct,
If you
correct.
Yes, right.
Mm.
So those Objective C++ wrappers is inside this iOS folder.
Okay, got it,
Yes.
got it, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, coming to the challenges, I'll list out one by one. Like we use cmake list.txt to configure libs in Android.
Mm-hmm,
Yes. Basically in Android we use cmake list.txt file to configure our libs, ffmpeg libs and other external libs. Okay.
okay, okay.
But coming to the iOS, we don't have one
Mm-hmm,
like cmake list. So what is the solution? So then I did some R&D. Then I found out that we can use podspec configuration file.
oh, great, great.
Okay. Then after the configuring podspec file,
Hmm.
like I got another issue.
Yeah,
Like
so the basic assumption is after configuring the podspec configuration,
mhm,
whatever flow that happened in Android, similar flow will also happen in iOS, and we
yes,
assume like things will work, but that
yes,
didn't happen.
I assume that things will work.
Yeah, because it's the whatever thing is there, we just fulfilled with the help of podspec, that bridge thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so interesting that you have got one
I
more
got
issue,
another issue
another
like
issue.
React Native linking.
So this
In
looks
in
like a more of a generic issue where header file is not found. Some
yes,
libraries it is not able to find. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
But in the context of Android, it is working. I
Because
did the
CMake
same.
list is there. Yeah.
I did the same. Like in CMake list, we are configuring the libs,
Mm-hmm.
but in the project also I'm configuring the libs. But I
Libs and
got
headers, both paths,
yes,
everything you are
it's
giving
a both
properly.
headers.
But
Yes,
still you are facing this linking issue.
yes.
Okay.
That is what the problem which I faced in iOS.
Okay.
So yes, like in our case, we
Mm-hmm.
got an issue like header file is not found, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in maybe in other cases that might be different.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. once I got that error, to resolve that, I tried to understand React Native linking process, how it is linking and all, explicitly for iOS and Android project. But I did some tricks to fix that. But I found out that it is working only if I use this AV format.h instead of libab format and slash AV format.h. It is
Oh,
working hash include AV format.h. But it is not a feasible solution for us because our libraries, our header files of libraries will be inside subdirectories folders.
okay.
That
You can't.
subdirectory.
Yeah, yeah. We can't keep tweaking them.
Yes. So we should not change the include path. So that is why I came up with another solution. So
This is
which I'm
like
going to
this is like a
about.
temporary solution, or it is like
Yes,
it is like
this is yes. Actually, that's a very interesting question, Sunny. I
mhm,
want someone to ask this. You know,
mhm,
when we don't have any React Native libraries,
mhm.
assume that we don't have any React Native libraries.
Correct,
So
correct.
how can we write our native code?
Mm-hmm.
You understand that, right?
Correct, correct. So let's say we have only one single project, like just simple React
React Native.
project, and we don't
Yes,
have this plugin project, nothing like that. So
yes,
in that case, how can we uh, ensure that our front end interacts with the native code? So how can we
yes,
enable that native and bridge all those things
yes.
in that project?
Interaction is fine,
Mm-hmm,
but if you want to implement some new feature
mm-hmm,
in Android or iOS using the native code, like Java,
mm-hmm.
you have interest to write some Java native modules, but how to write that? So that is
Yeah,
where React traditionally and legacy. To use the term legacy,
yeah, yeah.
React supports writing the code in native modules in
Mm-hmm.
the iOS project itself,
Oh,
and in
great.
the same way, you can write the native code in the Android project itself.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yes,
Got it.
to summarize, like before, when we don't have the React Native libraries, people used to follow this traditional method.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we are going to watch that. As I told you, we have these challenges. So what now?
Okay,
Okay.
so this is like traditional way where I mean that backend code can be enabled or
Yes,
keep
can
running.
be
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
can be written directly inside the iOS project.
okay, okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
So yes, this is a solution which I found. Like we can write the iOS native code inside the iOS project itself.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Like from
okay.
the first onwards, we have been discussing that this is a React Native project, this is a React Native project. Then
Mhm.
how you will have the iOS project? People will find that like where is iOS project in this or where is Android project in this.
Okay, okay,
To simplify it, I came up with another diagram. Okay. So in the first screenshot, if you observe,
okay.
there's a folder called Android and there's a folder called iOS.
So this tree hierarchy is of React Native project, simple React Native
Yes,
project.
exactly.
Okay,
If you create a simple React Native project, the folder structure will be like this.
okay. So now,
Okay. Yes, in the Android, we have the Android platform specific code,
okay.
and not code. To be precise, it's a project. It's an Android project,
Mm,
and in iOS, we'll have explicitly iOS project.
okay.
Okay. Yes. You can observe that. Like we have that multimagics dot Xcode project, and we have that multimagics dot XC workspace.
So these files are automatically created
Yes,
when you
these
are
files are.
creating the React Native project.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So
If you
now,
open that XC workspace file, it will open your whole project in the Xcode.
oh, okay, understood. So including UI
Yes,
and backend together as a single project, it opens in Xcode.
yes.
Okay.
The right side, the screenshot which I given in the right side where iOS project open in Xcode, you can observe that I open the project in Xcode, and the most important thing is you can see the source files. You'll be very familiar with those.
So the
Yes,
entire, yeah,
the
uh,
native
under
libraries. And
iOS now you have an Xcode project which is of kind of which has all the backend code, and you open that
yes,
project using that Xcode workspace. You open that. Okay.
yes. So in Xcode workspace, you can see all those files
Yes,
which
yes.
you'll find
Yeah,
familiar.
all the
That is
backend.
the backend code. Yes.
Right, right,
So
right,
I
right.
did nothing. I didn't even written a single line of code like duty.
You
Everything I
just added
copied.
those face files. That's all. Yeah.
Yes, I just added those backend files which are inside our plugin and which we are discussing in the previous videos.
Okay.
I linked all those, I mean, I copied all those files and I just added it to this export project. That's it.
Okay, Rishi. Okay.
Okay. And yes, then
Wait,
again I came
I,
up with
I didn't
issue.
expect this. Okay. Still you got this. Yeah. Okay. This
Yes.
is from Xcode project point of view.
Yes, that is from Xcode
Project
project
point
point of
of view. So you open the whole Multimagics project in the Xcode and you try to build it.
view. Yes.
And backend in the backend code it had got some issue. And now yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Looks like you
It clearly
addressed
shows
this.
that
Uh,
we don't have a header file,
mm, correct.
right? Normally, basically, what you'll do in C++ source code, like if you have header file, you'll make if you are including a header file in a CPP file, you'll make sure that that header file is in the place where the CPP file is, right? So in the specific way, in iOS we have to tell our Xcode where to look those header files.
Yeah, you need to add the include directories and the library directories path
Yes,
for the Xcode
yes,
project.
exactly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that option is called as header search paths in
Oh,
iOS. Okay, in
okay.
iOS.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in header search paths, I added the location where these header files will be found.
Mm.
So then the problem is resolved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Later, I got some FFmpeg library issues.
Okay. So headers you
That
fixed. So now again you got some like unlinking issue you might be getting. Like
yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So
So those
that is
libraries you added in this,
e-
like in
Xcode project.
Visual Microsoft Visual Studio, like include directories like that. Similarly, in Xcode, you will be having add search, include search paths. So there you
Yes,
added all the other files. Good, good, good. So now you got
yes,
another issue. Okay, okay.
yes.
Libraries.
I got some linking issues. So that is why I added the libs to our project. The
Okay,
libs is generated using FFmpeg source code.
okay,
Okay,
okay. So
and
now, yeah, please, Rishi. Yeah, go ahead.
after adding that, if you observe, there's another frameworks which I included, like core media framework, video tool framework. We are using some like video conversion process and video toolings and all. So that is why we need to add those frameworks like video toolbox, audio toolbox, and core
So,
media.
so these libraries or core media, or these are specific to iOS platform, or do you find like these are also needed for other platforms?
No, no, no. This is specifically for iOS and macOS.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
that's the delta we you got. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So yes, after adding the labels, after adding the header
Mm-hmm.
files, after adding the source code and all, after following all the painful process,
Okay,
I was able to build the export project. That's it.
okay, okay. Yeah, it looks
But
like a iOS platform is kind of have a control or an abstraction framework called this all
yes,
these media things, and then through that it is allowing us to talk to the actual
yes,
APIs, I believe. Yeah.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
so now we came to a point where you are able to build the Xcode project. True?
I'm able to build the export project. I
Oh,
haven't
great.
yet tested our backend with the front end app.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
So for now, till now, to summarize, like we have found a solution that we need to use native modules
Mm-hmm,
to write our native code, right?
mm-hmm.
So now we have implemented all the native code, but now how to link it to the front end?
Correct, correct, correct.
This is where I faced another challenge.
Yeah, yeah. So now at this point, if you try to run your app from the whatever built in the Xcode project,
Yes,
front end will
yes,
come and backend code is there, but there is no
yes. You cannot
communication
convert.
between libraries will be
You,
there, but you can't communicate because we are not. Yeah, there is no link established. Correct, correct,
yes,
correct.
exactly.
Okay,
To make it a bit more understanding, like we cannot convert the file.
okay, yeah.
We are not talking to the backend.
It looks like we integrate the backend, but the functionality is not being. We
Yes,
cannot use the functionality of the.
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
Okay.
So coming to like how to establish that link from front end to the native code, yes,
Hmm.
these are process which I followed. Like there's a library called native modules in React Native. Okay,
Okay.
and
Import
we need
native
to import
modules from
native
React
modules
Native.
from React Native, and
Mhm.
using that native modules, we need to call the Objective C++ wrapper function.
Got it. The .h and .mm, whatever the
Yes,
APIs.
.h and .m.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
So
okay. Okay.
we have our APIs implemented. I mean, the link to our APIs
Hmm.
implemented in the Objective C++ wrapper, right? So we need to call that link using these native modules library. Okay. So from thereby, as usual, like once after calling that bridge or link, it will call our backend C++ code.
Okay.
So
Okay.
to compare this the whole diagram with Android, you will only have the JNA layer in place of Objective C++ wrapper, and we didn't get any plugin issues. That is why we don't have native modules in Android.
Got it. Got it. Got it. I
But
think it
but
it, it
as I
looks
said,
like Android is more leaning towards the plugin architecture, and
yes,
iOS is kind of more leaning towards the iOS native modules kind of project structure. And
yes,
here we are following one way of linking, and in that we are following
yes,
other way of linking. But more or less, we will get this iOS similar to the Android
true,
architecture. Yeah,
true. Yes,
or
you are right,
or
Fadi.
or
You are
whatever
right.
feasible. I
Yes,
will not say exactly to that level, but whichever better works
yes,
for iOS and whichever better works for Android, maybe. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
You're right, funny. Like, we face some challenges in iOS, but we just wanted to, like, we just wanted it to find out the end-to-end flow very fastly.
Correct. Correct. See,
So
as we
later
are
we'll do some R&D and D and we'll try to match up with Android's architecture.
correct. Correct. As yeah, I think yeah, viewers, as everyone know,
Yes,
like me and Rishi were working on part time on it. We have to
yes,
yeah. So we want to
yes,
progress, but to be frank, we will be also be working on that in coming weeks. Yeah.
yes, yes. And another important reason why I came to this native module approaches. Using this, we can understand how the iOS platform and the like iOS platform is structured, like what is the process we need to follow. Through reverse engineering, we can go back to our solution again, our architecture again.
Correct, correct. Actually, what I also meant to say the same thing, and also I think debugging point of view also, since you are doing everything now from Xcode project,
Yes,
you can usually put breakpoints and then validate.
yes,
And in plugin
yes,
project, you might not be have that feasibility. You need
yes,
to
yes,
completely rely on logs, I think, right? Yeah,
yes,
that
yes.
one kind of advantage you'll be getting. Yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So that is so this is the flow which we need to follow
Mm-hmm.
if we want to call our front end. I mean, if we want to establish the link between the front end and the native,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay, Rishi.
to the
Yeah.
native, to the native.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, yes. So as I told, we need to import native modules from React Native. This is the
Mm-hmm.
syntax which I followed.
Okay.
And
Okay.
coming to the next one, yes, we have our API call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have our API link which is established in Objective C++ wrapper. So, and I am calling that API using this native modules. If you observe, like native modules dot multimagic iOS native dot extract audio from video. Okay, so you need to follow this syntax if you want to call your API from the front end.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So that
yes,
is the API you're using extract audio from video, and that is
yes,
from the JavaScripts or whatever TS scripts or
yes,
yeah. So
yes.
for and
So
that it will go to all the way to the wrapper with the
yes,
help of
in
native
that
modules. Yeah.
yes, in that wrapper you have this extract audio from video implemented.
Okay. Okay.
You can observe, you can see here like multi-magics iOS native, the same file name which
Correct.
is
Correct.
at the
Maybe in the next
so,
slide you will be showing that .h.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So this is the .h header. This is the header
Mm-hmm.
file. So if you observe this multi-magics React Native plugin.h.
Mm-hmm.
So that is our C++ header file.
Okay. Okay.
So we need to import our C++ header files in this, I mean, with this syntax. So yes, and after that we have this .mm file. I mean the Objective C++ source file.
Okay.
So inside this, you can see here, like we are exporting or extract audio from video method.
Okay. So from UI, the call came to the Objective C++ wrapper, the .mm file,
Yes, yes,
or .h or .mm file, and from yeah,
yes.
yeah. So this is a .mm file, and from .mm file, we are calling the actual API in
Which
the
is
in the
implemented in the backend.
backend, which is native C++ code actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can see here like multi-magics React Native plugin, and inside the class we are calling this method.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so yes, from there onwards, yes. So you can see here, right? I written that if def C++ and we are trying to import a header file. That is the same header file which we have
The
uh,
plugin.
in a in the plugin folder. Got that?
Got it. Got it.
So yes, till now we haven't did any changes to the source code. So we need to keep that in mind
Understood.
because
Understood.
as we promised, we will have a single source code for all platforms. That is our motive, right? So we should not
So
change our source
basically, you
code
picked
to
the platform code is same. I mean, iOS platform
yes,
code through React it is controlling .h and .mm. But from
yes,
plugin, you have the .h and .cp. You just reuse those files here in the iOS native
yes,
module, and the
yes,
remaining native project, remaining entire project is same as in the backend. So
yes,
you just it looks like you just organized your project structure, and then that extra import React Native modules that you just, so very
yes,
very minimal. So yeah, that is actually a
yes,
very good thing to know that,
yes.
because as Rishi mentioned, yeah, if you are developing
Mhm.
for one platform and if you want to go to other platform, lot of delta will be coming. So you need to
Yes,
ensure,
that is what I wanted to
yeah,
tell
yeah,
users.
correct,
Yes.
correct, correct. So a lot of
So
yeah, I think architecture point of view and also from technology point of view, technical stack point of view, this
yes,
made it a bit easy. Yeah, we need to
yes,
follow the right
yes,
architecture as well as the right technical stack we need to pick, like React.
yes,
Yeah, okay, and then our
yes.
architecture also.
And
Okay.
as well, like from the Objective C++ wrapper, it will call our
Yeah,
backend code,
correct,
which
correct.
is written in C++.
So all the
And
way it will
yes,
come
that's
here
all.
and yeah, it will
From
go
there,
here.
it will come to here, and we'll do all the process which we wanted to do for the file, and we'll give the output file.
Okay, so this same, yeah,
To to summarize, I really learned some things like when I shifted from Android to iOS platform. Uh, the first thing is we should not assume anything.
yeah. So it,
We should not
so
assume that our
let's
plugin will work for iOS too.
okay, okay. So
Yes.
first, the first key takeaway is like migrating the same project from Android to iOS. It is not
Mhm.
straightforward,
It
and
is not straightforward.
you need
Yes.
to, we came to a stage where we need to follow a not completely a different way of approach, but from
Yes.
the binding things and linking things point of view, instead of putting like two separate modules like plugin and then the UI,
Yes.
we had
Yes.
in the UI only we have the native module inside it, integrated inside it.
Yes. We followed the traditional method to do
Traditional
this.
method. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Good.
So and so users, so please, yes, so please keep that in mind. If you are trying to migrate your plugin for to iOS project, you need to make sure that you have to understand the React Native linking very
Oh,
proper.
right, right, right. How the flow from
Yes,
top to bottom. Yeah,
yes,
that's great.
and
Yeah.
if possible, if I if possible, like after doing some reverse engineering and R&D, I'll try to come up with a solution where where I'll discuss about this linking and all
Hmm.
in the next video, hopefully.
Okay.
And yes, but as I said, this is not a final architecture solution for iOS, but we haven't changed even a single line of source code in this project.
Yeah, yeah, that's good actually. See, it's
Yes,
everything
we
starts with
stick to our motive.
right,
Yes,
right, right, right.
yes, we stick to our motive that we'll have a single source code for all platforms.
Yes, yes.
But yes, we will have some ups and downs, right? So that's why. But we followed the traditional approach. We
I
haven't
think
did any
yeah.
tricks and yes,
Yeah, Rish, I think we are doing pretty good from the
yes,
platform point of view also. I think we are
Yes.
there in Ubuntu as a standalone console application. We are there in Android as a React application, and we are there
Yes.
in
Yes.
iOS as a React application. And then
Yes.
down the line we'll be there as a Electron or desktop applications with UI also for Windows, Ubuntu, and
Yes. Yes.
down the line we'll be moving to Raspberry Pi also. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
so
Yes.
it's I think we are having very good versatility, and then yeah, we are trying to make our code run it on different platforms. That's great going, Rishi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
as a team.
And after this, now you guys understood that we have our app in iOS, right? So the next process is we need to upload our app to the App Store.
Yeah, so in the next video,
Yes.
yeah, Rishi will be
In the
explaining.
next video, we'll try to figure out all the steps like
Mhm,
creating the distribution profiles and all
mhm,
to upload our app to the App Store. Maybe we'll try to keep that in alpha testing.
mhm,
Later we'll upload to the. I mean, later we'll open our app to the public.
mhm.
So I'll also take a video like how we'll create I mean production profiles and how we'll upload our app to the alpha testing.
Okay. Yeah, Rishi,
Okay.
yeah, I think that will be great. And then, yeah, yeah, viewers, the next video will be showing you how to push the app to
App
the App Store.
apps in
And
alpha testing.
yes, and from backend point of view, yeah, there will be an interesting set of series coming. I will
Yes.
share the more details
Yes.
at the time videos being uploaded.
Funny,
So, uh-huh.
I'm very eagerly waiting for that
Is
playlist
it?
because
Is it? Yeah.
I'm new for the audio and video
Yeah,
field.
yeah. So that will
So
be pretty interesting. I will be going through kind of bit of basics on audio and other things. Yeah. But first
yes,
thing first, yeah. Yeah, Rushi. I think thanks all for everyone for watching. Yeah.
yes,
Bye.
yes.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Good night, everyone, and happy Diwali.
Yeah. Happy Diwali to everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Take care.
Enjoy the
Yeah.